Okay, so you said you want to know more about the Whole Elephant Institute, and that's exactly what Mom has been working on, try to let the world know about us. Yeah, the Whole Elephant Institute is connected with your life. Your life story is the story of the Whole Elephant Institute, sweetheart. That's how amazing that is, right? So let Mom do a review about the Whole Elephant Institute today, because you saw Mom's text message to Grandpa Herman regarding how Mom walked on the beach with you. And I remember the story told by Dad to Dr. Tang Wen Wang. That was Mom's past, right? Yeah, and that is going to be inherited by you, right? Yeah, you and the Mom together, as a matter of fact. Yeah, we're the double. So, yeah, so basically, last time when Mom was doing the walk, Mom was reviewing the history of how Mom came to New York. What happened, right? Mom started from how Mom and Dad met, and then backtracked it to the time of October 21st, 2002. That was Mom's National Press Club address. And that address, Mom made a diagnosis for the human world. The CCP triggered a malignant cancer and was trying to metastasize into America. And the trade, international trading with CCP basically is almost equivalent to providing, the blood. Let the blood vessel grow into the malignant cancer and let it continuously grow and metastasize all over the world. So Mom said no to international trade with CCP controlled China. That was October 21st, 2002. That diagnosis entered into some think tank member's heart. And that think tank member got it and wanted Mom to write a book. And when Mom returned to Seattle, yeah, the evil manifested already into the human world and controlled Uncle Alan. Human mind is easily manipulated by the invisible forces. If a human being has some kind of selfish agenda, and the evil will amplify that selfish agenda and make that person follow the evil's interest. Yeah, so as long as the person is having some kind of strong selfish agenda, very easily manipulated by the evil. So Uncle Alan immediately was targeted by evil, and he lost his mind, and he wanted, to do this whole divorce case, right? Divorce things. And he was controlled by the evil to launch a war against Mom. Yeah, and want to make Mom back out, right? And make Mom be distracted and silenced, right? And lose, the direction, right? So Mom at the time was still a human mama, and Mom had love for the husband. Mom had love as a mother for the son. Mom had passion as a scientist for the job, and Mom had a human sentimental attachment to fellow Falun Dafa practitioners, and all of the Mom's human heart were subjected to severe tests. So Mom loves husband says divorce. Mom loves the son, the husband says Noah cannot be with you anymore. Mom loves the job, and the research center director was targeted by the governor of Washington State, Gary Locke, and ordered to shut down the research program. Mom had emotional attachments and reliance, dependence on the fellow practitioners' understanding about DAFA. Mom went to them to seek for advice about how to handle the situation, and none of them was able to do the correct thing for Mom. And the whole sky in Mom's world collapsed. Yeah, the whole world, the old world in Mom's system collapsed, right? Yeah, that's what happened as a cultivator when you embark on the path of return and want to, spread the light of truth to the people. Heaven is going to test you to see whether you are truly able to do so. So that was what happened to Mom. Basically, 2002, October 21st, National Press Address was like the Declaration of Independence. And from the Declaration of Independence to truly become independent, you have to fight your battle. You have to show your strengths, right? So that's what happened. 2002, October 21st onward was a battle between good and evil, light and darkness, and Mom's heart was tempered, was put through blood and fire, right? To really go through the whole process of basically as if Mom's old network of the human world, the tapestry of the human life that made of human sentimentality were basically taken away. And Mom basically was left with a naked soul. Yeah, the naked soul. At the time was already transformed by the teachings of Falun Dafa. On Dafa, Mom actually recited the teaching of On Dafa in May 2002. Mom was already prepared for what was going to happen later that year. And Mom was burning incense in front of Mass Lee's fashion picture. Every night before go to bed, Mom do that. 3 incense. And that day, after burning 3 incense in front of Mass Lee's fashion picture, was ready to return to the bedroom. Suddenly, and powerful force dragged Mom onto the knee, and with a firm instruction, recite On Dafa in Chinese. Actually, it goes like this: 悖论语. And Mom was very alert and started to recite, not very smoothly. After completion, not too sure, stood up, ready to go, boom, back on the knees. 悖论语. Mom was so alert, recited On Dafa, this time with alert mind, not 100% sure either. Stood up, ready to go, boom, on the knee, 背论语. Mom was totally clear-minded. Mom recited 论语 without a mistake. And that was the preparation. Ultimately, when Mom was all stripped naked with the soul, and that soul actually was already remade, purified, remade, clean. It was that little bud that was activated and assured Mom's activation of a new life. Whoa, quite a nice walk.